What the hell I done did? Hey, you guys. What's going on? Let's see here. Let me get my little. Ooh, I ain't staying on here long. I'm telling y'all right now, child. The girl is tired. What's going on, you guys? Let me turn this down a little bit. Gotta turn it down just a little bit. Can y'all hear me still? Changing what? Just go. Twin, go sit down now. Now go sit down, twin. Okay, so where your drinks at? Okay, I got that bought vodka. I'm taking this bought vodka, y'all. Look, I want to know what all the rave is. Okay. Now I had it in the freezer. It's been, been in the freezer. Shut up, there. So we got the bought vodka. And we're going to see what it's giving. I love it. All right, so let me see. So now I'm going to open it up. Let's see. Give me a little shot glass. Little Oliver. My dog is so cute. Okay, he's so cute. All right, here we go. I'm going to open up this little bottle. I'm trying to wait for some people to come in here, but I don't care, child. I'm going to open this bottle. Vodka. B-A-L-T. Balt. So let's see what's going on here. Let me see. I knew I was going to need something. Shit, I knew it. Wait, I got it. No, hold on. Get me a little knife here.
1, 2, check up, baby. Let me know what's up.
Ooh, I can't play that song. Ooh, no. No. Can't play that. Ooh, I hope that was less than a couple of seconds. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Phew, I got scared. Okay, here we go. Okay, where y'all at? Okay, hey y'all here? Okay, y'all there? All right, here we go, y'all. So open up this little balt vodka here. I had to get me a little knife. All right. Mine was frozen. I'm just gonna do a little. What's the name? Let's see. Let me smell it first. Ooh, it smells strong. Ooh. Oh my God, this ball. Oh my God, that shit is strong. And I'm a person that can drink. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Kate Johnson. Hey, D-Man. Not too much tonight, D-Man. Good God. Give you a quick story time before I hit the bottle. Jesus. How long you want me to wait? How long you want me to wait? A quick story time. Let me see. Oh, I can tell you what happened today. So tonight I went to there was a barbecue, but kind of outside, but it was a food truck. So it's the guy who's here, and he has this food truck, but he has like this outdoorsy type. Oh my God, it's so fun. So I got some. I have barbecue. I have some ribs. I have some. What is it? Some greens, and they were pretty good, and rice and macaroni and cheese. The macaroni and cheese look real good. I was just about to eat that, but I be trying not to eat on camera. But shit, everybody know me for eating now, so now I can't help it. I gotta eat some. So I went there, and most of the guys, well, not most of the guys there, but the guys that were there, they're part of they're Q dogs. So they're part of Mega Sci-Fi. And we just hung out and just chilled. That's basically was it. Which is why I'm so tired right now. Because I was over there lollygagging over there at the Diva One, at the house of Diva One. So, oh no, don't play that. Why does it keep want to play that? I cannot do this. Oh Lord. Okay. Let me see if I have it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if that does work now. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Sorry, you guys, because I can't have that music playing in the background. All like that. Okay. Okay. I just put that shit on repeat. Shit. Hey, you guys. You behave sometimes. Okay, so happy birthday to the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. And according to Diva One, she is 39 years young today. I always forget that Beyonce's birthday is September the 4th. I don't know why, but I always do. Beyonce. Oh, come on. Woo! Girl, save your friend, child.
You ain't got to worry about saving. I just got home. So what I want to do, I'm okay. Right. I want to go cook my chicken nugget. Don't be talking about me. I'm gonna cook my chicken nugget and get my water. And then I'm going to hit you so you can bring me back on. Okay.
Okay.
You can, yeah. Probably right.
No, I got you. I'll put you when you're ready. Just come on. You know how you do.
Wait,
you know how you do your magic.
Okay. All right.
All right. Wow. Where is Shayla at? I gotta find Shayla because I told her we was gonna drink this together, but I got a sneaky feeling that she gonna be like, girl. Oh, you like that, Kay Johnson? Happy birthday, Beyonce. Beyonce. Hey. Hey, Coco. Y'all, I'm not even really like doing anything tonight. I really didn't have anything planned. This has been a hell of a week. Y'all gotta remember, it's only been a week since I chat about Chadwick Boseman that I found out live on the air. So we can talk about anything. We can talk about Niecy Nash, marrying that woman. Hey, Kimmy Brown. We can talk about her marrying that woman. We can talk about. Wait a minute. Forget all that. Forget that. I'm gonna try to ball now. I'm gonna just one little try. I just want to put it in the thing, just a little bit. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see here. That's why I set my ass down. Balt vodka. Woo. It smells like strawberry moonshine almost. I mean, not really, but it's Ooh, I was gonna drink it. No wonder he was like, chill before you drink it. Hold on. Okay. Sure. Just a spoonful, chat. Shut up, Zolly. Okay, so let's try it. Hold on. Let's try this. I'm gonna try it. Okay, this is my review. It's very sweet. I'm gonna say that much. That's why, yes, you're right. So Balt, I can't drink like I would normally drink my Absolute straight, out the freezer. No, ma'am. You need some juice with this, baby, and some ice. No wonder Maddie be like, and then when she pouring, I would have to pour all that juice. But I'm gonna just drink it like this. I'm gonna put this up back in the freezer, okay? And because I don't want it because it'll get swole. So let me just show y'all. This is my Balt vodka, everybody. So I'm one of some of the ones that can say, "Hey, I had that Balt vodka." Hey, wait a minute, no, I can't play that. Oh, they gonna kill me. I can't play that. I wonder why it's doing that. Y'all there? Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put this back in but I'm gonna show y'all. I tasted it on my channel, Balt vodka, and I'm gonna give you the rest of my review because I still got some left in here. I will say that it's sweet. I will say you're gonna need some ice and a little and some juice. That's for sure. This is good. I mean, it's good. Oliver. Woo. So what y'all doing? What y'all want to talk about? What's going on? Oh, here come my boo. Hey, go. Hey.
Hey, one time for your mind. Hey, there's some hoes in this house. Hey, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Hey, there's some hoes in this house. Hey, there's some hoes in this house.
Boy, don't get me started. Hold on, don't get me.
Don't
get me too much. Don't give me too much.
Look, need just enough.
You ready? You ain't.
Girl, yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get tonight, girl. I've been working out there, girl.
Look, I just wanted to make sure you was ready to go.
All right, we gonna make it work, girl. Yes.
Hey, but guess what? I don't care what topics we talking about tonight. We getting off this here live at 11 p.m. And that's that.
That's fair. My chicken nugget is in the air fryer, so that's fair. So listen. What's up, Tristan? How was your week? Oh.
Did he?
He said, fuck me in my week. Oh.
Okay. Hey, can I tell you something? I like that bang.
Nah, I got that. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get this light together so it don't do some stupid shit.
I'm gonna put my light on. Okay, hold on. That's what's missing for me. Shit, thank you. Wait. got to put a little light on up here.
Oh,
Yeah, honey. Okay, hey y'all.
Hey there.
Oh,
Hey, say,
look,
hey,
it's
say,
that ball.
hi, Pumpkin. Listen, I see you got your vodka. Look, I'm.
No, let me tell you. This gonna knock you off your feet. You really do have to put juice and ice. It's gonna, and that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, I can't just willy nilly just drink it. Yeah.
You just can't drink it like that. This thing don't work. Well, you a sipper anyway, just like myself. Look,
Yeah. Okay.
Your shit together. You a sipper just like me, so that works.
Yeah.
However, girl.
Okay, go ahead.
How was your week? Let's start off there.
Well, you know, my week didn't start off too good. You know what I'm saying? Because of Chadwick, honey.
Yes.
And that happened last week. Then my girl niece said that. Oh Lord, niece.
What? Let's talk about it. I mean, you
No.
I didn't even know she was gay.
No.
Well, she didn't let anybody know from the alphabet community that she was, you know, a part of the alphabet. She didn't let us know that she was letter S.
Right.
I'm sorry. It's just sad when one of my little sisters go away.
What?
Look, say for it. She gone astray. She gone. She done went to the other side.
Complete mess.
Look. She done went to the other side.
You done went to the other side.
I wish I could. Right here is what I want. Right here, I want to insert Justin Timberlake saying, "Go."
Right. That part.
You know what I'm saying? That song.
Yes.
When he be like, "Go." Yeah. I want to hear that right now, right there.
I'm all up in your closet, honey. It's all cute. It's pristine, honey.
Well, good. Come down here and fix my closet.
That's junky? Oh.
Mr. Six, come down here and fix my closet then. If that's junky, ooh, I can't.
That's junky. I need you down here.
Shit.
So listen, I want to. You know what I want to talk about?
What up?
I want to talk about Jaguar, right?
Come on, let's do it.
What happened?
Let's do it. You want me to hold on? You want a picture? You want to put a picture of her up for you, boo boo? You want a picture? You want to put a picture up there for you?
We can do it a number of ways.
Oh yeah. Do if you can share. If you got yours, go ahead.
Oh, I don't have any pictures up, but you know what? I can get you some shit now.
Oh, no, I have some. That's what I said. Do you want me to? That's what I said.
You bring them up, honey.
Because remember, I got some from my last one.
And if we had some video clips, that would be cute too. Because this would be a watch and review. Because girl, when I tell you, now the last time we talked about this, I hadn't seen the full interview, right?
Right.
So I was like, okay, maybe this, maybe that. But I'm so there with you. Now, I may not agree with her delivery, but I believe every fucking thing she said. Yep. Everything she said, I fucking believe.
Hold on, let me find. I got several pictures. Let me see.
Everything. Damn it.
Here come my other baby. She come. Okay, hold on. So let me delete this one. Let me add her, and then let me show this. Did you get to this part when she talked about Common?
Bitch, that was at the very end. And
okay, let me take that off. Let me move.
Bring me up to speed.
Oh no, she talked about Common. She talked about
Jasmine. Oh, you're in your place of serenity.
Yes, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings and Amasam alaikums. Look, I done fucked that all up. Amasam alaikum.
Oh Lord.
Mama say them beside Mama Kusa.
I'm gonna stay on the side of Michael's side.
Hey, Simply Tris. Bridget.
Hi.
Girl,
I'm doing background. Look, I'm doing work I was supposed to have been did, but hold on, I didn't know we was talking about it. So now I'm playing catch up right here.
I want to get into. I've been itching to talk about this for a.
Who is she?
Jaguar, right? Okay, hold on.
Who is she?
She's a songwriter, a singer, an artist.
Does she do drag?
She does not do drag, and I'm not talking to you. Okay, that's what I'm not about to do.
That's from one of her albums.
Let me go get some snacks. Hold on.
You get the snacks, and then what I'm gonna do is hold on one second, because I'm gonna get some shit up too.
Can y'all see that? No.
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
Hold on, because I'm working on some shit. Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm going to the bootleg production. I don't put together chat. Okay, here we go. Here goes one other picture of her.
You said it's called boot. I don't know who she is.
You know who? Oh, you still don't know?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The other picture I can't show because it's it says the Associated Press on it, and it's the exclusive pictures of the unsung. I mean, not unsung, but the unplugged of her and Jay-Z, and I can't show that. Look. I'm crazy, but I ain't crazy. I'm crazy, but I ain't crazy.
Well, hold on. We can do a watch and I need to be very clear. We can do a watch and review on that interview is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, there's no interview. You mean the interview? The interview. Okay, where can I get it?
There's the Street and Stars interview that's out there. Absolutely.
Okay, so how do I get it on here?
I got you. I got you. When we get ready, I'm gonna bring up some points. I'm gonna mute myself because I want to get to some points, some areas while you do your thing, so we can talk about some things of the thing.
Ooh,
I have things that are things.
Mm-hmm. So let me mute myself while I plug up and get ready for some stuff.
Oh, so what? I'm supposed to just sit here and just talk about Jaguar?
Girl, you supposed to sit here and talk about D.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the first Jaguar Wright. Let me see.
Okay. What?
Oh,
what the hell does that got to do with Jaguar?
That was old.
What was it? Let me see again.
What the hell does
that
there? Help me understand what that had to do with Jaguar.
What was it?
It said definition of a squirter. That was from my old life.
Come on, definition of a squirter.
It was by accident. No, I'm trying to delete it off the
whole definition of a squirter.
I thought that's what you was going to be talking about tonight anyway.
No.
Now I'm just gonna look up at you like this.
And I'm trying to be in my Zen place.
It's off.
Child, she like them professors that be in college class that mess around and put a porn on their laptop.
I'm trying to delete it. Come on, let's get focused, people.
All right, we'll get focused. So listen, I'm gonna share some shit.
Okay.
And we can discuss as we watch.
Yes, go. Let me turn this music off.
You know what? First of all, I'm not playing with Jasmine today and her.
Who that?
August. Look like August.
Is that August? Oh, let me go on his Instagram. That was him. Oh shit! It's his birthday yesterday, right?
I recognize that face and body anyway.
My God.
So before we get started, the interview that we are about to watch parts of and react to, we want to definitely make sure we give credit to Real Life Streets and Stars. That's from Real Life Productions. They had the exclusive video, an interview with Jaguar Wright as she exposed the roots and Common, among other horror stories, artists such as Jill Scott, Mary J. Blige, as well as Erykah Badu. So the first part here, let's just rewind back a little bit because Jasmine said she didn't know who she was, and that's all right. That's cute.
I'm just mad young.
Well, then I'm glad they don't know me. Want to know why?
Why?
Because it's nice to be new 20 years later.
Amen.
It's not.
What?
It's echoing.
I know why. Okay, yeah, this is it for me. Give me 1 second. You're sharing, so let me mute me.
Nice to be you new 25 years later. People always, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Please. That means I still got work to do. That means I got room to run. See, when everybody knows who you are, now you got something to live up to. And if you don't live up to that, then you're old news. I'm always new news. Always. I went on my feed today and I 20 people, I feel so bad. I never knew. Oh my God, I can't. I've been hearing that every year for 25 years. See, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
The marathon is not a sprint. So she's new. She's new to new people, but she's old to some of us old folks, which is kind of cute. I kind of like how she put the fact that folks don't know who she is. I like that. That was some shit some cocky shit.
That means I got work to do. That's what that means.
I got work to do, which is true.
Because I'm only knowing because y'all been talking about it. I thought it was a porn star. What? I did. Promise to God.
Okay, let's move on to the next portion.
Let me see if we can get to that before we start asking questions.
When she start getting kind of brazy at the mouth.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you direct it a little bit. Okay. So you tell me to go forward. Go forward.
Just go forward. Just go forward. So
you gotta tell me what you wanna. So I'm gonna play it and you just tell me to go forward. I'm gonna mute myself.
Just press play. And we'll see I can't remember.
The sentence that came out of my mouth was a song. I didn't talk until I was 4. I didn't trust. I was born like this.
Gotcha. What was your first song? I'm just curious.
My first song?
Your first, like the first
song.
My
first song released on the radio?
Your first song released on the radio.
Can You Feel Me by the Fat Cat Click. Co-produced by from Philadelphia.
Yellow Wallet.
From Philadelphia. The Fat Cat Click. And of course they thought they were being clever because they hired Jaguar to write the hook. And it was co-produced by James Poyser, who is now on the Tonight Show, on the Fallon Show.
That's crazy. So you got
that was the first record.
So you got on as a solo MC first, out of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Right. From there, what happened? Like, I mean, did that propel you to a different level to get noticed from different people?
There's so many. You see, like I said, it's a hard story to tell because there's so many facets to it. I started to tell because there's.
Yeah, we got to go. Yeah.
That record.
We used to jam that every day while she was cooking, and
I saw that album made.
Hey, that's big for me right there.
I saw that album made.
That album a classic.
Gerald. Heather Hunter? She brought her work home with her.
Heather Hunter?
She brought her work.
Oh, okay.
When we started dating porn stars, I was like, nigga, you like everything brand new except for pussy. What are you doing?
We need to know who she's talking about.
Talking about Heather Hunter, the porn star. Okay, so this is what she's talking about. She was saying, like, I think she was comparing, if I'm not mistaken, she was comparing, like, telling the dude, like, you like Heather Hunter over a quality person like me, but you with Heather Hunter, she bring her work with her. She having sex with dudes and then coming home with you with whatever pussy. Is what she said. And she was like, well, you can see when she goes on. She was just
okay. Let me start it back up.
It was not good.
This is when me and Scott were dating, and briefly,
who was Scott?
Scott Storch, and
Scott like brown sugar. Scott like the black women, huh?
That's all he likes. Unfortunately, he likes used vagina rather than pristine vagina. So me and him didn't last long. Well, when you start dating porn stars, I was like, nigga, you like everything brand new except for pussy.
But
what are you doing?
You blame the white man for wanting some black porn star vagina?
You don't bring Heather Hunter home and try to wife her up.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Heather Hunter?
She brought her work home with her.
Heather Hunter?
She brought her work home with her.
Not for you, though.
Yeah. Trust me, you don't want to come home. Oh, honey, we're almost finished recording this scene. You don't want to see your girl like that.
Have you seen this?
What?
There's plenty of porn stars that go to work and come home, girl. They just not. I mean, people that go home, you know, they're not. Well, I guess I was gonna say they're not using their hands, but they actually are using their hands, mouths, toes. You know, so
She's just a hater.
let's continue. Let's see what else he has to say.
This generation women we do right now.
See,
OnlyFans
you know
everywhere.
what? You just and through at 25, ready to die, played out like a fucking Jerry curl. It's cool. I don't know that. I'm my generation, and we were Generation X. I don't understand that. I don't understand these girls.
I was having this conversation with somebody, and I had a theory. I felt like as a people, we've gotten to, well, the younger generation, well, all of us, not all of us, but young and middle, we've gotten to a point to where we're just so sad that any type of stimulant.
Oh, you're not sad.
Oh, okay.
Sadness is an emotion.
Back.
You feel no emotions.
Well,
You are all numb to life.
well.
You have been trained to be numb to life.
Mm-hmm.
You have been desensitized beyond your comprehension. So you can't use words like emotions when you don't have them. You're not sad.
So, do you believe this generation? First of all, whose phone is that?
I don't know, but it's going.
Child, our phones don't do that.
It's not mine. Hold on. No, it's not me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So do you feel that the youth, I kind of agree a little bit that the youth is a little more desensitized than we were. I plugged up mine. That's what mine was.
Yes, that is that's absolutely true. Let me bring her down just a little bit while we talk about this. But yeah, I absolutely believe
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
get my chicken tender while you talk about it because I
Not
feel like
tender.
yes. One moment.
For her chicken nugget, child, let's let her go. She'll get angry with us. She'll get her chicken nugget.
You know that's a chicken select.
Oh. But I do believe that the younger generation is desensitized. Desensitized to death, especially. Because they see people on their hood getting dying, getting killed. So yeah. Black men are desensitized. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a little old girl over here in Jacksonville. But it's just, I don't know. But I'm waiting for her Savon to come back because I need her to move it forward because she starts talking about like industry people. And she goes ham. This isn't one of the worst ones. This interview is like the kind of, sort of, I try to be politically correct, but it kind of went left. And we're coming back, and it almost went left again, and I'm going to say something I ain't supposed to be saying. It goes crazy. She has some other ones that just go crazy. She talks, I think I said this in my Manic Mondays one day. She talks about Jill Scott. She talks about Moni Love in one of her videos. And oof, I'm just saying. But anyway, yes. Vodka. Strawberry.
How
Is
does
it strong?
taste like?
It's very strong. I can't wait to give you this damn bottle because it's strong. You're gonna be like, oh my God. Like it's almost like, I ain't gonna say it's like a moonshot. You have to put juice and ice in it. Yeah. I can't just drink it cold like I've been doing. What'd you say about Scott Storch? It's industry people. Oh, Bambi, that. Oh, what you say, Bambi? Let me see. That's true. So I'm gonna bring it back up. Let me see if she'll fast forward to some of the good parts. They say, "You there?" Let's see. Wait, let me take him down.
It is sad though that you have the loudest voice in the world and you'd rather be. You know, Don't Curse era was early 90s revolution when hip hop was changing, you know.
Come on, let's talk about people.
In exile, I strangulate whole nations, terminate ideas, careers I have destroyed, employees. I just said I had a whole hip hop crush on Pharaoh Monch. The songs, see, who the real? I don't know about no fucking fake singing, bitch. Jaguar is a. What do I need to do? He said, pick a lane. It's 12 years. By then, you either have to have an acting career or a product.
Okay, wait.
Drive steady. So I chose singing.
Okay.
Hindsight, 2020. You think that was good advice?
This was a good point that she made.
Yeah.
It was.
That's what I want you to tell. Oh.
Who wants to be a female rapper with the shelf life? A female rapper's shelf life at maximum is 12 years. By then, you either have to have an acting career or a product. Otherwise, you're done. Who's booking Rod Digger?
Do y'all even know who Rod Digger is? Because I do.
I don't.
I do. Rod Digger, she was with Busta Rhymes clique.
She was.
But
you know what? I didn't
female in the Busta Rhymes in the flip squad in the flip mode. Flip mode.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't think about that until she said something. But if you think about, for most rappers, the average lifespan is a lot shorter than actual vocalists.
Kenny Rogers, up until his death, was performing. Lady.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Let's address this. Let's address this, Savon. Why do people talk and tell people business 25 years later? She could be telling the truth, and yes, everybody had a story, but why spray them now and not then?
Well,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying this is an excuse, and I'm not saying this is her reason. Don't get me to talk. Don't get me to. This is what I gathered. I'm speculating. I am speculating.
I wondered the same thing though.
Her son died, and everybody that was around her and say, you know, we love you, we love you, we love you. Da, da, da. When he passed away, nobody went to his funeral. Nobody. I think that in itself, I think she was already kind of. I think she was already kind of like that, but after her son died, she really was like.
I think it just reminded her that shit ain't changed, and she's got a new album coming out too. So let's be very clear.
Okay, Kimmy Brown, Moni Love. She tells a story about Moni Love.
She does. It's in this too.
Oh, okay.
In this too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Like I said, you have a shelf life. They get you to put your ass in your titties, you know, all out, all over the place. See, It didn't used to be that way. See, being the sexy, cute tomboy used to be the way. And then Biggie Smalls came in with Jessica Rabbit, Lil' Kim. What I find interesting is that for the past 25 years, everybody's been trying to be Lil' Kim, and all Lil' Kim was a figment of Biggie's imagination.
Thoughts?
Oh.
I mean, that's real.
Real talk.
That's real.
She was Biggie's girl.
And
he made her. He made her.
What I can truly say is, and this is no disrespect to nobody, nobody was doing the color for hair and all the other stuff until Nicki Minaj came and did it from a rap perspective. And that was an image in which Biggie put out there. And so then that made that the pop culture of being the sexy, which I kind of like though too. I was kind of, I'll be very honest. I was kind of tired of every female rapper that came out had to be a stud. Like, okay, girl, there's some femme fatales out there that's got, you know, bars and, you know, can give you the soft and all that. So I was here for it. But she had the point.
Yeah. Okay, let's
You
go.
figured all men probably get off on the same shit that I do. We can make a lot of money. And now everybody wants to be this archetype. It wasn't until Little Kim that sex played a factor in whether or not a woman got signed. Yeah, so does crack.
Nigga, that's real as fuck. So does crack.
Crack sells, still sells. Heroin is big and crack is still selling. You want aim high or you want aim low?
So how do we repair our culture? How do we repair this?
Well, number one, you would have to strip yourselves of everything that you think you know. It takes dedication. Because see, most of you are comfortable in the lives that you live.
Am I guaranteed to become a billionaire? Just asking.
What guarantees do you have? Okay, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you're going home today. Because you didn't know them. You want to know why you didn't know them? Because if you hadn't known them, you'd have fucked it up. Fucking with somebody else and boom, 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 boom. You know about that man's demise is because you live in the same one. You just hoping that people look at him and don't look at you. See, I call that the dirty t-shirt test.
Oh,
now you take somebody with a fresh white tee and put them here. And you take somebody who had some mustard stains and they washed it, but they didn't use no bleach and they in the middle, it's clean, but you know, yeah. And then you take the motherfucker with the dingy ass shit with the stains all over it. Now I want to ask you a question. Who do you think the person with the not so dirty but dingy t-shirt wants to stand next to?
Person with the fresh white tee.
Why?
No, the dirtiest.
The fresh white tee look white. His shit don't look so white. Yeah, because next to that dirty nigga, he doing great.
I feel like you're so wise.
Station on it's gonna be minimal.
Facts. Okay.
And
so let's touch on what can we touch?
I mean, you could touch on whatever you want to touch on, and I'll tell you what I can answer and what I can't.
Okay. So
but I promise you,
right.
You will get detail.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start off like this. So from you being an MC to you getting into the Roots, how was that transition? How did you get into?
I didn't want to be a part of the Roots.
So why did you become a part?
I fell in love with Richard Nichols' mind. I wasn't allowed to go to art school. I had to turn down my scholarship to Juilliard. I was supposed to go to.
Can I just say this?
I didn't even know she had a scholarship to Juilliard, but this part that she's about to get into is going to tell us so much why her mindset is what it is too.
Can I say this before y'all get started? I feel like that she's coming from an angry, bitter place so far because everything that she's talked about has been negative. And with everything that's going on so much now, this should be the opportune time in order to be a little bit more positive instead of the negative. And, you know, I was just listening to what y'all was saying and going back and thinking about it, like, after all these years, why would I, you know, start trying to destroy other people's livelihoods because of the hate and the bitter that I have for them?
So
I don't think that's fair.
Let me ask the question. To play devil's advocate, she could be like, I'm sick of the fake shit. I'm tired of people putting up smoke and mirrors and trying to play nice all the time just because it's a cute thing to do.
I get that too, but I'm just saying though, there's a time and place for everything, and to get on there and just to, I mean, I haven't watched all of this, so I'm just going by from what I've seen so far. To me, it's been a lot of, I mean, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and like if it was true from what Gogo was saying about the person, you know, her son or kid or whatever passed away, everybody handles grief in different ways. And no one can say what's the right way and what's the wrong way to handle grief. And grief is a very touchy way of dealing with people. And you can't, just because you feel like you're close to a person, she may not have been acceptable to people coming and talking to her about something so personal. Because if you've never experienced something like that, it's just like, You know, if your grandmother never passed away and mine has, you can't tell me how it feels to be in that grieving place. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's where I'm coming at. I'm not trying to take away from her pain, the hurt, or whatever like that, but people deal with that. And that's just like something like depression. Everybody that has gone through depression has different triggers in order to send them to depression. So you can't, who am I to say that this is right or that is right, or this is the right way to handle it, or that's the wrong way to handle it? You have to let a person go through and find their positive and negatives to get through this situation. But you, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just.
I get it.
I'm a
I feel
little
like
confused because if
her
you're saying that you've been through with all these different people, but now you're saying that you're being hypocritical, basically, that hey, this is what's going on. I don't understand that.
I feel like, I mean, she does have I'm not gonna say angry disposition. I think she's I call it
Maybe hurt or let down. I can
I'm not
understand
even
that.
gonna say that. I think that she is just it's her level of direct. And I think it's like, why give you the smoke and mirrors? You need to hear from her experience. You need to hear the way I feel. And I have been hurt in the industry. And I definitely feel like we're hearing all of that hurt from the industry. I don't know why now. I mean, that's a powerful question to ask. Like, why now? But
Right.
I mean, we could have asked a lot of things, why a lot of things that has come up, but she's going to talk a little bit more about the things that she's seen in the industry that I think that she's also trying to forewarn. And she's actually just been out loud and just been talking about them. I think she took some time to really sit back, and she talks about that too, and just kind of be in the back. And she does have a new album coming out. I will say that.
Yeah.
And she talks about why she paused a lot of her music from being published too.
That's my favorite part.
It's kind of fucked up, but
that's my favorite part, though.
So I'm gonna go through because I want her to talk more about the roots, and then she gets into the other things too.
Come on, Dill Pickle.
Girl, it has no calories.
To Syracuse, and then from there I was supposed to go to law school, Harvard, and become a corporate litigator. That's what my father wanted for me. I decided to become a drug dealer and a pimp, and I got thrown out of school in about 8 months. I had to, I did shit. I was from North Philly, and it was easy money.
Right. So would you say that you were just a product of your environment, like the surroundings led you to do that?
I'm a product of everything.
Yeah.
I grew up amongst wealthy people and poor people all the time. I left the suburbs to move back to the projects. When my friends would come home with me in the summer and they would see the big house and the big yard, or when we would go down to Atlantic City to my aunt's store, or when I grew up in the project. Yes. My friends are trashmen. They're Congress. You want to see Jaguar.
Yeah, and you said you built that up from being the person that was first, and everybody ended up wanting to see you to the point where you had the headline.
I had to go on last.
Right, you had the headline.
The Roots management didn't make me the headliner.
Right.
The owner of the club did.
Right.
Because the bar was losing money, because every time I got off stage, the club emptied out.
Right.
They had to put me on last. It was a smart business decision.
So from that, right? I know Meg Thee Stallion, she had a quote that said, "Black women are so unprotected," right? And just hearing your story.
Oh, this when it gets a little juicy when they talk about Black women being unprotected in the industry. Are we ready for this go? We can't hear you, girl. You on mute.
Oh shit, that's when she go ham, baby.
And so Kay said she had a hard life. She had a hard life, but it was a chosen hard life for her because she didn't have to. She came from a place, like I said, the suburbs. But there are some people who just gravitate and relate to the streets, and that more urban way of life that there's nothing you can do. It's just who they are. So she gravitate and she wanted to be raised in the project because she didn't have to be. So yeah, I agree.
It sounds like the same case. Like nobody.
It's not just black women either. It's all
that's
women.
true. That's a fact. But me being a black person, I'm just gonna target.
I
we're
got
gonna
it,
focus
but you
on.
know what though? I'm gonna tell you something right now. When a woman gets raped, it doesn't matter what fucking color she is.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Hurt pussy is hurt pussy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Ain't got shit to do with color.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because they'll rape a black one, they'll rape a white one, they'll rape an Asian one, and then guess what? Some of these women have children from their rapes, and now you got a mixed kid who's confused, product of a rape.
That reminds me of The Shy. The girl got raped by that man that had held Keisha hostage on The Shy, and now she's pregnant with her rapist baby. I couldn't even imagine. Go ahead, press go. I'm sorry. I had to stop it right there because Jesus.
Rape with a mother that doesn't really know how to love them. Like, I am not saying that we don't have to be cognizant as African Americans. I'm saying the biggest problem with this fucking country is that shit actually matters.
Right.
I'll never forget when I first got sent to London. I was getting in too much trouble in them streets, see. And I had to go to London.
I told y'all she
Now,
chose.
bitch, wait a minute.
If I got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
Ain't nobody sending my punk ass to London.
Wait a minute. She said, I got in trouble and I had to go to London. If I got in trouble, my mom said, bitch, go to your bed.
Right.
Ain't no wrong.
Ain't no London trips, but ain't no London bridges falling down and none of that shit for us, girl.
If I get in trouble, I'm going to my room. I ain't going to London. I'm going to tell you right now. My mama didn't send me to London. That's why I'll be like, oh my God, Jaguar, you had it all. Oh, go ahead. Press go. Yeah, I'm done.
And I'm sitting there looking at interracial couples. Man,
These people able to keep going on with the career.
what do you mean?
Doing these heinous crimes.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just saying.
You ain't never had a boy that you know did a whole bunch of dirt and you let him make it? You telling me that never happened? You never had somebody in your life who you know was dirty, who you know did dirt, and you let him make it?
I see what you're saying. But...
Think about that on a corporate level.
Right.
On a corporate level. R. Kelly was the first corporately sponsored pedophile in the United States.
Stop! Savon, you put your finger on that button, boo. Let's just
Let that soak in.
let that marinate.
Let it marinate. This is why she's finna get into some things and why she's so pissed and why she's talking about people now too. I just wanted people to kind of walk into it.
She said R. Kelly was
She was around then, by the way,
huh?
in the camp. She was around
Allegedly.
in the camp. So the things that she's saying is from her perspective and of course alleged, but we've all heard before. But once again, from her perspective, she was around and in the camp.
Okay. So just so I don't get this misconstrued, Jaguar Wright in this interview says R. Kelly was the first corporate sponsored pedophile. And that, is that what she said, or did I say
her words, not ours?
Okay, no, her word.
We're doing the watch and react to real life productions interview with Jaguar, right? That aired August 10th. Yes, God. When she was doing the tease of the thing, girl.
Okay, let's go.
Everybody knew. That's why I couldn't really watch that documentary, because half of the people that was in there, I can't believe he did it. Nigga, you used to go get the bitches too. I watched you, dog. I watched y'all make these deals. Don't nobody want to talk about Aaliyah. Don't nobody want to talk about that.
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
certain things
talk.
About that, I won't talk about. I'll let Dame Dash talk about it. See, that's his business.
Can we talk for a minute?
So she trying to set herself up to be dead.
So we're friends. What I'll say, Jasmine, she gonna have to talk about somebody bigger than Dame Dash for that. But however, I agree with you, baby. She keep.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
And when he's ready to talk about it all, I'll corroborate every word that he says. But it's not my story to tell. But it's real. It's real. How does a 14-year-old girl get married and no adult in the family knew? Unless, I'm just saying.
I heard you say something earlier to the effect of
it's fucking awful what they did to that woman. It's fucking awful. She was amazing. Aaliyah was
She said what they did to that woman.
She said she was amazing.
It's fucking awful what they did to that woman.
Which make sound like that she was set up to be killed.
I've always felt that. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I just it was so many people in that camp. Biggie, Aaliyah, Tupac, like.
Well, it was weird that they let her just go with all them people and they telling people to get off of the thing, get off the plane. And Fatima got off, the choreographer. She was like, okay, I'll get off because I ain't know but the choreographer. Because she had all her hair people and makeup people. And then I don't know who, I think the crew put some of they, I'm talking about the movie.
Everybody put all their luggage in there.
That's what I was about to say, the film crew. Yeah, but yeah. Y'all making me think now. I wasn't thinking this too hard about that thing Aaliyah thing. God dang it now. She done made me. Now she made me want to go back and look up some shit now.
Yeah, she really
if she had been alive now, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have jobs.
Like who?
That's what I was talking about.
You know what she was talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. I have always felt that way.
Now that was a whole mouthful.
So who is she talking about? Beyonce?
Because that's the only person I could think about.
I'm not.
What does Beyonce got to do with it? See, that's how shit gets started, Jasmine.
Well, she said a whole lot of people wouldn't have jobs. So,
but it would be people that was out in that time doing things. How Beyonce come into it, girl?
Well,
people used to compare and say that if Aaliyah was still alive, she would have probably been more popular than Beyonce. That's what they used to say back then.
Girl, first, like I said, I think that people doing some. How you gonna compare a group? And at the time, Beyonce would have been a part of
Destiny Child, yeah.
To a single artist, like I just think that's just what we want to think, just because we wonder what it would be like for her today. Because I often wonder, because I was a huge Aaliyah fan, but I would have never compared them. Right. I just wouldn't ever put them in the same category to even compete. I think by the time, well,
I'm telling you one thing,
but you know, people was basically trying to say that Aaliyah would have been at the caliber that Beyonce is had she still been alive.
I agree.
So ahead of her game.
I agree.
I think she would have been bigger.
I actually saw that happening, especially with that last album, Rock the Boat. Like every fucking song on it, like she was constantly getting better and better, and you know what I'm saying, like better, but.
It's something to think about.
Yes, Diva One. Beyonce was doing world tours with Destiny Child. We know that. Worldwide tours, we know.
But the biggest thing, Diva One, is that people were saying that she probably would have been at the height that Beyonce is, if not bigger, though.
And that was no and that was no shade to Beyonce, because everybody know how much I love Beyonce.
I love Beyonce.
This is not about Beyonce. We're just saying Aaliyah. Aaliyah was out doing songs as a solo artist way before Beyonce was. So I don't even think there's a comparison. For one, there's an age difference. And then two, had she been given the same opportunities, we don't know. She could have been selling out world tours too. Beyonce wasn't killed on a plane early in her life. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. And it's just us thinking, what would it be like? Because she was such an aspiring star then at that time. Lord Jesus, don't bring up Beyonce no more, Jasmine, because you know these hoes, not you, Diva, but you know how folks get, girl. They be trying to, and we ain't trying to have an Android Apple on Go Gadgets page, girl.
Y'all finna, boy.
We'll say Metro PCS then.
I'm not getting into none of that tonight. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Lord Jesus.
Funny how that worked out for some people. You know, one thing I learned about in jail, when I was in jail, fighting, clearing my name.
Oh, she a jailbird.
I learned how to move niggas around.
Now I have to say this is interesting as fuck. Because if we all sit back and watch, we've seen this happen. And if you wonder like who's hot and who's not, and why they hot and why they not.
See, when you in county jail, you want to really survive and be cool, you gotta learn how to move people around. Oh, this chick won't be a problem. She likes to fight over the ice. What code violation can we set her up for? Oh, you got to go to PC. You learn. They do the same shit in the industry. They move niggas around. You know, it's all fun until the rabbits got the gun. What do you mean? I've had PTSD since I was... What do you mean? I've had PTSD since I was...
So this part right here, oh girl, this really, so for everyone that's wanting to know why she has such growl in her voice and why she views life the way she does, this piece of the interview, you know, completed by Real Life Productions with Jaguar Wright on August 10th, 2020, girl, that we're reacting to.
Reaction video.
Reaction, baby. Girl, when I tell you that I didn't know. Girl, I don't understand how she's standing.
I'm 7 years old. I'm from North Philly.
Yeah, that's facts.
North Philly is PTSD on steroids injected into your neck. First time I saw a man killed in front of me, my uncle did it. He blew a hole through somebody. All I know is we was playing jacks on the step. I heard a man running, screaming, "No, no!" And he jumped over our head. He took off running. He didn't make it but 50 paces. And then I seen the hole go through. And then I felt the smoke and the gunpowder fall on my head. I was 3 years old. First time I seen a man's guts all over the concrete where we played jacks. And hopscotch. I know what it's like to have your cousin high on LSD, acid and everything else, and accuse you of stealing money that's sitting there right in front of you and bend you over and sodomize you.
Girl.
This is a reaction video to Jaguar Wright, and what's the name of the production?
Real life.
Real life production.
You talking about real life shit. An uncle on LSD? Really? Really?
For stealing what is right there in his face because he's too high to see it. And then dump you in a closet and tell you to go to sleep. That was 10. Fuck you been through.
I ain't been through shit.
It gets worse. It gets worse. Imagine sitting in your living room, minding your business, watching Maury Povich or something. Back then it was Richard Day. And 5 men come through your front door and they stay for 2 days. And we didn't talk about the weather.
Oh.
Well,
this when it all began to make sense.
what did she talk about?
She got raped for 2 days.
They raped her for 2 days. 5 men.
I've been through more things than most of you will ever fucking be able to understand or know. I know what it's like to wonder whether or not when that door come up, are they gonna let me out or are they gonna blow my fucking brains out? Y'all niggas is soft. Y'all kids, you're fucking soft. You like to shoot up everybody and shoot up everything because you don't know how to fight. I wish a nigga would try me even right now.
I don't want to desensitize what she just said in that statement, but I would rather have my kids soft than to go through half the shit she just went through.
Right.
I mean, let them babies be soft. I don't want them to have to grow up in a world like that. I mean, we are growing up in a world like that, but I don't want that to be their reality. Hell, you didn't turn out so well with that reality. And I'm not being insensitive. I'm just saying that's very damaging to a person. Very
all the way around.
And that anger that she has is stemming from all that shit. All that shit. And that's just shit that happened all the way up to 10. And then maybe later on in life, because, I don't know how old she was when the 5 men came into her house. Did you say 5? 5 men?
I thought you said 2.
2 men that stayed for 5 days.
I thought it was 5 minutes for 2 days. And
You might be right. 5 minutes.
It probably was. Somebody came through and didn't leave.
They did for 2 days. I'm sorry to act like Diva Wild, but there's a special place in hell for you. Remember that song by Mary J. Blige?
Yes. Ooh.
Hey, there's a special place in hell. Oh my God, there's a special place in hell for somebody who does that to a child. Oh,
and then you want to be in this, like your innate spirit wants to be in that environment because you didn't have to be. That's even harder, I'm sure, to process.
I wish a nigga would. I could use the practice. I'm serious. Life has been serious for me. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: like any female entertainer or artist trying to.
So in this segment is when Jaguar, Wright, on the Real Life Productions
reaction. We're reacting.
We're having a reaction video because listen, Real Life Productions, bitch. Listen, y'all know y'all ate this interview up, bitch. Ate this interview
Very
up.
good interview.
I don't know how y'all did it because, bitch, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not from the streets and I ain't no bitch, but she would have had me nervous. Girl, I wouldn't know what to ask. I'll be thinking every question I ask, my head gonna get bit off.
I could have controlled her home.
Yes,
I'm ignorant enough to do it.
Friend, I love you, friend, but I really don't want to see that you get attacked on camera like that because I believe this heifer would have. Girl, wigs flying, everything.
I would not have went down without a fight, child.
Girl, now I know, I believe it. We ain't gonna make it hard. We ain't gonna make it easy. She said she needed to practice, but
ain't no easy kill.
See, hold on.
Do music. right?
Yeah.
What would be your advice to them? You know what I mean? Oh.
Unless you built for it. I would never wish this career on any woman. There's only 3 different kinds of careers in this world where a woman's safety and respect for her body are totally disregarded. Strippers, sex workers, and female entertainers.
Ugh.
We are treated no different than prostitutes because we're entertainers. Well, that's what the word actress used to mean back in the 1800s. It meant prostitute.
Say what? Say huh?
I'm gonna have to Google that to make sure she's telling the truth.
Yeah, somebody Google that.
Yeah.
Somebody Google that for me.
I mean, if you think about it though. Look at all of the older movies that were set back in their time. Just, I mean, if we really look back, I mean, please Google it and fact check, but look back on all the movies that we've seen back in their time. If they weren't housewives, if they had any position of power outside of the house, what did we see them at? In brothels. Cat houses is what they used to call them too.
Cat house.
You ain't never heard that, Jasmine?
Meow, meow,
That's,
meow.
that's a thing.
Or is it because of the fact I had a whole bunch of old pervs around me growing up?
That's what it is,
Going
child.
on there, down there to the cat house by the river.
Meow.
Oh, coochie coochie house.
Mm.
Meow.
Where the meat. Judy Garland used to say it best. They come and they love me while I'm on stage, and then I go and I take the clothes off, and it's just me and the bag of bones, wondering when it'll all be over. Judy Garland said that about her experiences. She was in one of the greatest American films of all time. You remember? What's the name of the movie? The Wizard of Oz? If you knew how many times they took a piece out of her while she was going down the yellow brick road, she was probably clicking them damn shoes hoping that they worked for real. Or how many young child stars get passed around at parties? If you actually knew the stories about Michael Jackson.
Now, wait a minute now.
I just wish that I could sit here and say some of the shit that she said. I wish I could sit here and say, you know, I've never thought about that. I have always had some of these same thoughts.
What they did to Michael. Go ahead. Show
A lot of these child stars. Think about why a lot of these child stars end up being so fucked up.
Look at Corey, one of the Coreys that used to hang with Michael Jackson. Remember his best friend was Corey Haim? He committed suicide. The Corey Haim dude committed suicide. They was in a movie together. Oh God.
I mean, it's hard for out here for these kids that are not built for that type of, and then people who are taking and stealing their innocence instead of just letting them be child stars. They want to put them in these very adult situations and parties to network, and you gotta, baby. When I tell y'all, beat every goddamn, but my child wouldn't be no fucking well without me, and ain't nobody giving me a high enough price for their innocence and their soul. Let me tell you that, bitch. There's plenty of hoes that's making it in this world that ain't celebrities and making good money. So I'm not gonna sell my child's off to the highest bidder like that.
Shayla. No, Shayla, hold on.
She ain't trying Michael Jackson.
No.
I believe as well, as speculative as it is, I believe that folks did something to him. Is what she's
not coming.
Let it finish. Yeah, she's not saying that she feels like he too was abused as a child.
Abused. Yeah, she's saying what
the angle that she's coming from, which I believe.
But I was with you there when I first started hearing about it, but I knew it wasn't true.
If you actually knew what they do to children, what they did to my very close friend, Latoya Gaines, Rosie Gaines' daughter from New Power Generation.
She dropping names, baby.
Her and Tevin Campbell were very close. I know Tevin, but we're not friends. Him and LaToya were friends. How does a boy with a voice like that had the records that he had, that could have easily transformed into one of the greatest male vocals of all time, end up prostituting himself for drugs and change on Hollywood Boulevard?
Girl, how? We all thought it. We all wondered. We've all asked. And still
I didn't care about it. I didn't know. I didn't really. I thought he was sweet, especially when he did the horror shows doing this and all that, like Freddie Jackson used to do when he be doing all that. But when he got caught, it was right when he got caught. When he got caught, soliciting or whatever, answering, soliciting, whatever, and sucking some. I said, "Oh, Tevin, oh, Tevin."
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, even if we don't know if this shit is factual, we're just reacting to the interview that Real Life Productions completed with posted on with Jaguar Wright on August 10th, 2020. And she's expressing, I'm not going to say, she said exposed, they're saying exposed, but she's expressing some of the things that we've all heard before. Y'all, first of all, is any of these type of things, maybe for the people, but these type of things that we're hearing, is this the first time we've ever heard shit like that? Like, is it really that unbelievable? I would like to think that it's unbelievable because I would hate for this type of shit to happen to people.
How does that happen with a gift like his? My advice to any female who wants to get into this business: have a thick skin, do not drink alcohol, never get high in front of anybody, keep somebody close to you that you know at all times. Summer.
Although it makes sense what she's saying, I still you probably should, because someone clap back on that bitch. He's like, first of all, keep my name out your mouth, boo boo, is what Summer said. If you talking to us, go, you muted.
I just can't.
Hold on, Taylor.
Keep my name out your mouth.
I feel exactly the way Shayla's saying what she's saying. Come
Shayla,
on.
Okay. You there, Shayla? Okay. I had to scroll down. It wouldn't let me scroll, girl. Girl.
That's how I feel.
Does anybody bother to ask why she all of a sudden became claustrophobic and couldn't perform anymore? Because she had anxiety? Yeah, she got anxiety. Somebody touched her. I don't know it for a fact, but I seen it I heard it I know the sound. I can look in a woman's eyes and tell when she been touched. She don't trust none of the people that she around, so she just gonna stay off the road, you see. Now, for every name that I can tell you that you know, I can give you about 55 to 1 of all the ones that didn't make it but got the stories. See, those are the ones. Those are the worst ones. Because you got ran through, you went through all of that, and then you made it to the deal, and then you ain't get no deal.
Ooh.
But you got all the horror stories though. That's why women in this game go so hard.
You got all the stories and didn't get no deal. God dang it.
That's why, and don't fuck them hoes for shit, bitch. You get it off your talent. If you can't, if they say, bitch, you gotta get them some pussy or some ding-a-ling to get it, then do it because you want to do it. Just do it because you want to do it. Because there ain't no guarantee you're gonna get anything. Just do it because you want to do it.
This is my spot. It's my spot. And it's worse in hip hop than it is in singing.
Yeah. That's true.
Guard your loins until we find a way to change the way women are treated in this industry. Guard your loins, because it doesn't make any sense. If I go to work and I sing my heart out and I do a concert and I got to do the meet and greet and I got to do to this and I got to do to that and yada, 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 whoopty, whoopty, woo. When I get on my bus, I'm going to be what?
Tired.
I'm going to be tired, right? I'm going to want to get some sleep, right?
Right.
Am I going to want to see a whole bunch of noise and hear a whole bunch of foolishness? So me walking into a fucking gangbang and niggas saying, oh, let me move out the way with your dick in somebody's mouth. You can get in your bunk. I don't know whose juice is laying all over this shit. Who the fuck want to deal with that? Really?
This said, bitch. I don't know who juices. I mean, real life.
She's not playing.
Girl, look, Shayla, when we travel, we gotta get our own room, bitch. We gotta get our own separate room, girl. Cause see, you know, folks like to do strange things, and they that's their business, girl. They can do those things. That's wonderful. But I'm not trying to be in the room or hear or smell anything that's going on.
Well, Jesus.
So,
Mm.
No, why she just said Shayla? Like I want to smell it.
Shayla know why.
Or got to worry about whether or not when I get in my bunk, if somebody's going to climb in my bunk with me. It's the only fucking profession where women can be sexually assaulted and there's nobody to go to, because whoever they would go to would rather make the money than do what's right. Yeah. That's how R. Kelly became R. Kelly.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Now, see, girl, that ain't your business. That ain't your business. That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, all this stuff might be true. It may be factual. You got to point at some stuff, okay. But why is this your business to tell?
I've been trying to
figure it out.
What she trying to get at? Like, what she want?
I don't think she won't know.
She should have just wrote a book and went and sat down somewhere. Like, what was the point of this?
But people who watch this ain't gonna read the book. I feel like we all need to be just a little bit. We need to be more vocal about these things happening to protect our kids and our youth from going through these things. Now, I don't know about sharing specific people's stories, right? Especially when they're alleged. Now, she claims to know some things, so maybe that's a part of her story because it's a part of her history. I don't know. I'm leave it alone. But I think a lot of times we do have a little bit of that. Well, it ain't my business, so I ain't gonna say nothing. You might need to say nothing about the person, but maybe the incident to keep people aware so they don't walk into situations. I do believe there should be a sense of privacy, but would you let your niece go over to R. Kelly's house, though, Shayla?
If that is a grown man and my niece is under 18, I'm gonna say under 18 because after 18, get out my house because you grown, you do what you want. But under 18, that's just common sense as a parent. Don't let your child go over no grown man house.
I agree.
No, yeah, she agrees too. Okay, so this is what your question again, Shayla. Let's get back on topic. The question, Shayla's question was, why is it her business? Just like when I was telling Jasmine my story about me and Tupac. It's my story to tell because I was there.
You were there. Yeah.
I was there. She was too. She was on these buses. She was on these,
tours. She was in the studio.
That was her bunk. She was tired.
And with the Aaliyah thing, she was in the same camp with Rockefeller. Was it Rockefeller? Is that what they call it then? Or was it whatever it was with Jay, Dane,
Rockefeller,
all of them? Like she was in that group because she actually most of the work that she did outside of herself was with Jay-Z.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, with Jay-Z, and she was a background singer, very good, very good. But
so I think she believes that some of this is a part of her backstory, although it affects other people who are huge now. I'm just actually surprised that it's just now coming out now. So that's where in the back of my mind, I do have those same questions of like,
why now?
Why right now?
Listen, it's rumored. It's rumored. I'm not saying it's true, but it's possible that Jaguar was blackballed from the industry.
Oh, she absolutely.
See why? She don't know how to close her mouth.
No.
I don't think it was like that. No, she wasn't like that then because she's gonna tell you some more shit to where why.
Tell you why she was blackballed.
Well, she's also going to tell you.
Is it on this one about Mary J. Blige?
Wait a minute. She's also going to tell you why she feels like she's got to speak up now because she also says that she also says that she did some of the same things that these people are doing today, so that she come on now with your lights in the back, giving us all that ambiance. But she said she also feels responsible for some of these things happening to some of these girls because she too, so that she can. I'll let her just tell it.
So
okay, let's share. Yes, ma'am.
So basically, she telling all of this stuff because now she feel a guilty conscience because she didn't help nobody, and now she feel like she can help somebody.
Right.
I think a part of it is that too.
Shayla, come back. Shayla, come.
Money over morals. What morals? It's the music industry. What morals?
No, I'm saying if they're choosing money over morals.
Listen to me. It's deeper than that. It's not even money. See, it's power. It's dominion.
Good, you special.
Of course I am.
So did you like this praying and like how do you get this? Because it's not carry. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of burden to carry. You know what I mean? Like,
alcoholism for a while. You know, I used to think I was taking a drink and the pills to numb the pain in my back because I have severe scoliosis. It was to numb my head because I would walk off those buses and leave those girls there. I would walk out of those hotel suites and leave those girls.
You know what she remind me of? Come on, Ensure. Have you gained any weight?
Good, I'm gonna go get my ice cream.
Have you put on some pounds from drinking?
I'm gonna go get mine, Jasmine. Let's go.
I gained 12 pounds.
You put on 12 pounds?
Well,
girl, that makes me want to cry.
Your new set of nails, is that what the 12 pounds went to? Come on, Curves.
I told you that's what happens. Now listen here, Shayla. Sometimes it don't stop. Sometimes it don't stop. So as long as we're not having a discussion this time next year talking about we need to lose 50 pounds because it done got a hand, I'm gonna make sure to go find this video like no, you said. If you wanted to be thicker than 2 Snickers, bitch. Oh, okay, curvaceous.
She just had to do it, Lord.
It was shaking, baking. I didn't help.
Them titties ain't in no kind of bra tonight, baby. Them hoes is hanging. Yes.
Yes, you showing out.
Come on, titty monster. Happy birthday.
Y'all see? Look, y'all see my
look. Your tan marks, girl.
Hold on, let me look at my ice cream. But I ain't got no ass. Look at this.
Oh,
That's okay. You will buy you something like I'm gonna buy me some.
Yep, we gonna go get pumped together, girl.
Yes,
I'll be right back.
girl.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, at the ranch, I'm trying to get somebody to take my shit out.
Okay, over here.
hold on, let me look at my ice cream.
Hey, darling.
Shayla.
Somebody ain't muted.
Shayla.
Silent.
Girl, when you just said, you literally said,
Are you
girl.
Silent, what you got playing in the background, baby?
I ain't got nothing playing on the bed.
Yep, that's him.
Yes, you do.
You got to close out the YouTube.
That's him.
I forgot both screens.
Thank you. Good God.
You know, you got Quantica over there. You got to check all your monitors.
Right.
Okay. Now, what was you saying?
I was saying what you said about her bringing this up now, and then how you walked off was literally me, girl. I was like, let me get my damn ice cream.
I can't get over this stuff. Like, I mean, I sympathize with her because the stuff that she talked about that she did go through. I got some type of sympathy. Like, I ain't completely cold-hearted, but at the same time, girl, why you telling these people business?
Like everything she's like the things she's saying, like if we're talking in a general sense, I can get with all of it, what she's saying, because there's truth to what she's saying, if we're talking in general terms. But like the names and specific people and you saying this, that, and the third, that it kind of ruins the message for me.
Exactly.
Does it?
For me, just slightly. Like slightly for me.
I mean, I thought
because to me, and then the fact of you saying, "Oh, I left these girls in there because I was trying to do this, that, and the third." I'm like, so what you trying to say now?
But then that's what I was doing today because she was no different.
But then that makes her no different than the ones that actually
exactly, and she owns up to that in this too. She does.
But what I'm saying though is it's kind of sort of like I just came in off of what Zylan was saying. I understand anyone's having their parts to play with everything that they're doing, right? But you should have kept everybody else's name out of the situation and just focus on what yours was. You don't have to drop somebody's name to take and ruin their reputation too, whether they have a good one or a bad one. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Well, can we let's go so we can get through this?
Well,
girls there knowing what was going to happen to them. I ain't say shit because I had to keep my mouth shut so I could keep my spot.
Speaking of scoliosis, you came up with your own products.
Yes.
Triple D.
Yes.
Triple D Cafe.
Yes.
CBD. Your own brand that you made. You said for you just rubbed some salve. But can you explain to?
Yeah, arthritis in her hands. Her hands in class. We create the entire ride. If you go wholesale with us, 400 years we were held in captivity. We built this country for them, and they still expect us to pay taxes. And yet we've managed to thrive. They didn't have to do no work. Amazing. I told you, bitch. I hope you make all the money. Yeah. Shout out to Jill Scott and Erykah Badu.
Girl.
Hope your streams are doing well. Hope you're streaming amazing. I told you, bitch, I hope you make all the money in the world. You can, because you're going to need it because you'll never have friends. I mean, with the two of you have each other. So shout out to y'all in a big way. In a big way. And, strap up. Bundle up. It's a cold world.
Before we get out of here, can we talk about the track you previewed?
Who?
The track that you just showed
Oh,
us.
sure, absolutely.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, Look at Me.
Okay.
Which will be featuring Bahamadia.
Hey, when I tell y'all, hey, she bringing it back. That real me.
Excuse me. Did this child just say that she's doing a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine? Who's a known domestic abuser? This, that, the third. You just ran on through all these stories about this, but you won't go with somebody like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I don't know if she said that she was doing something or she did a cover. I'm trying to get back to that spot so I can hear it again, niece.
What part?
When she was talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
If that's the truth, everything she said earlier is null and void, and I don't want to hear shit from her again. Because girl, you can't be saying that bullshit. You can't be saying that bullshit about this, that, and the third, and then with Tekashi 6ix9ine, you want to work with that motherfucker, and he ain't shit.
Is he not shit because he been a snitch, or what don't I know?
No, because he's been a domestic abuser to all his baby mamas and all this, that, and the third. He's trash. Yes.
Please,
okay, but he look like a fly can whoop his ass.
No, Shayla, there's confirmed pictures of all of that. I'm not just saying it's just to say it.
Oh, I believe you. Well, what winks? Oh, let me not say that either because I don't want people to
I'll say it. What wig girl let that colorful wig wearing boy beat on them?
Thank you, Shayla. You have always been an ally and a sponsor.
Period.
Will someone please get her on the line with Ensure so she can get her sponsorship?
I'm gonna get on the line after Labor Day.
Oh.
But Bambi said he thinks that the song is about him.
Look at Me.
Okay.
Which will be featuring Bahamadia.
Hey, when I tell you,
strap up. Bundle up. It's a cold world.
Before we get out of here, can we talk about the track you previewed?
Who?
The track that you just showed us.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, Look at Me.
Okay.
Which will be featuring Bahamadia.
Let me Google search before I say what I got.
Look that up because it said preview. I don't know what that means. In hip hop, is that a nice word to say you covered something that they did? Like, I don't know what that means. What is that?
Maybe he was trying to say premiere.
Well, then why didn't he just say premiere?
Let me go to bed.
I mean, I just get so confused when we have these tertiary languages.
Wait, so what she said? Tekashi, what?
Look at Me.
Look at Me.
Just do Look at Me by Jaguar, Wright, and see what comes up.
Nothing.
It's some foolishness, jail. I'm about to.
And what y'all won't do is take away from her vocal abilities because she.
Do it again, Taylor.
Girl, I ain't gonna say that.
Let me tell you something right now.
What I won't do is say that she can't sing. However, if she said all that bullshit, girl, and then you gonna work with a nigga named Tekashi 6ix9ine, girl, bye.
Let me say this. For the people that have not ever known Jaguar, like I've never heard of her until all of this stuff started coming up. For the people that did not know her, if this rubs somebody the wrong way, we automatically not gonna like her, whether music or not.
This is true.
So that's just, now that I done seen this, I don't even want to hear her. And she might can blow somebody's roof off. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it now, because look at this. This is how I met you.
Oh, Lord.
Well, she did say at the beginning
I don't see nothing about it, Auntie.
Well, so it must be still being in preview mode. So
you know what?
Oh, never mind. I found it.
Oh shit! I spoke too soon. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting off.
I want to hear it.
I ain't getting
Like I just want to,
It's on Bean Camp, girl.
I ain't got nothing for it.
It's on what?
It's on Bean Camp.
Oh, band camp. Oh, I don't know what that is, niece. I feel like it's
Bean Camp is more for like independent. It's more independently.
Okay.
Sourced.
I'm gonna check it out. Send me that link.
Girl,
let's see what else she gotta say before we wrap this shit up, honey.
She got it on the site that don't nobody know.
Hey, when I tell y'all, hey, she bringing it back, that real music, that shit that I like. Yo, can you talk about, you know, your comeback, you know, in music to cut the Tekashi 69 track, how that came about?
It's so interesting because I never stopped writing. I never stopped performing. I never stopped recording. I just stopped doing it here in the United States. That's all. I've been releasing projects consistently or been a part of some kind of awesome project every year.
Auntie, I just sent it to you, girl.
Shayla said, bitch, we don't care. You didn't do it here in the States, girl. I disagree. That actually, you know what, Shay? I'm actually surprised, being that you are such a music connoisseur like me, that you didn't sneak up and hear a few things of hers back in the day.
But you know what? I might have, but
and
I just
didn't know it was her.
Yeah, like the only female that I knew that was on like rap songs was Michelle and Mary J. Blige. I've never heard of a Jaguar Wright.
She was on a lot of Jay-Z stuff.
And that's why, because I don't listen to Jay-Z.
Amen.
Well, that's sorry.
Happy birthday, Beyonce.
No tea, no shade.
I'm gonna be very.
I love Jay-Z.
I'm gonna be very honest. I mean, for rappers, I'm not gonna say that's my niche. I've never been to a Jay-Z concert. I've only been to a Beyonce concert featuring Jay-Z. There's no tea to that. I'm just saying, like, that's the only time. Just because, you know, I like more of the Southern rappers with the bass, and you know, I like that type of stuff. So he's got great bars. He's what I call an intelligent rapper. Very intelligent and intellectual, but I'm still more of a Busta Rhymes.
Right.
Give me some more.
I like how fast Busta Rhymes can speak and spit and make. I mean, that is a gift. Like, I couldn't talk that goddamn fast and enunciate everything and then know what the fuck I was talking about at the same time. That's a lot. That's like a computer processing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a shit.
Okay, let's go. We almost to the end.
Forever. I had to play it light because I couldn't make no real money until my son turned 18. I promised my ex-husband he'd never get another dime from me. I meant it.
You on child support?
Yeah, that's it.
Who was her last?
I ain't giving that nigga no motherfucking money, so I ain't making no goddamn music. That's either the truth or a great reason.
Who was her last husband?
Girl,
this guy that used to beat her.
Oh,
she's been through some real shit. I don't know nobody who's been through the shit she's been through that didn't have this same.
Yeah, Shayla got something to say, girl. Go ahead, Shayla. Come on.
Now you claim to be this big legitimate artist, but you stopped doing music because your baby daddy.
Yep.
So your baby daddy can't get your money. That's the reason why you stopped. I want her to stop playing with me and tell the truth. You want to tell everybody else's business?
Yeah,
tell
she didn't want to spend the money. She had to pay child support, so she didn't want to spend money. She do like most.
I'm pretty sure her child support
Black
wasn't
men
that high.
do.
She was only
They
seeing
say,
background.
Yeah, I'm out of me. I work at the CVS.
That child
Let's
support
address the child support amount.
Go ahead.
$5.
Well, I mean, when we were getting divorced, he wanted $8,000 a month, you know? Mary J. Blige can pay Kendu. I wasn't paying that fucker. You can pay him, bitch, like you should.
No.
See, I mean, she be going there and getting me
She going
riled
there-
up and be there behind her, but then she take and try to throw somebody else on the bus. That's not.
She gonna tell you why, because her and Mary J. Blige got beef. Maybe we passed that part already.
Wait a minute,
You got beef for Mary, girl.
Wait,
Well,
before
go
you
talk
say
to
that,
Mary.
let
Go
me
talk
tell
to
you,
Mary,
let me tell you what
girl.
Jaguar Wright does. She comes on along and she sprays a little poop right here, a little poop right there.
Child, I ain't no poop that shit.
Then she go and try to spray over it. It's just, go ahead.
Agreed.
Because you stole from everybody else. Now you sitting there paying for all them fucking kids you ain't even have them, dumbass.
She's talking about Mary J. Blige.
Fuck Mary J. Blige too.
Oh.
Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. Hope your streams are doing amazing. Hope they give you another season on Umbrella what is that? Umbrella Academy. And you actually learn how to read your fucking lines. So
bitter.
Man, what happened in the dancery?
Oh, she sound like a hater.
Yeah, I never stopped doing music. I actually have I'm a music hoarder.
I can.
So I have over 560.
I can't. I'm so sorry, but I can't.
65 songs vaulted that just need to be mixed and mastered.
No, you
Bye, girl. 'Cause you tried the fuck out of me, bitch. She trying me for real. Bye.
I write at least 50 songs every.
She writes at least 50 songs every day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, the truth is I'm an urban legend in real life.
Girl.
I've always been there. I'm always
girl.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Jaguar, I do love you and I do love your music, but I too am an urban legend in my own right.
Right.
Well, guess what? I'm
because in our own little,
I'm
in
an
your
urban
own
legend
right
in
too.
my own mind too.
That's right. I mean, in our own universe, we can be anything we want to be.
But the truth is the truth. You full of shit.
In my universe, I am the T bitch.
Okay, let's first go.
I mean, all I'm just feeling this, just a whole bunch of just hate and sadness from her, like hate and sadness and bitter.
We hurting Go-Go's feeling.
No, you ain't. Yeah. Girl, I like talking about this shit. This I get my look. This how I get my jollies.
there. I still pay people for information in the streets where I don't live. That's how much I like to know what's going on in the world.
Girl.
Interpretation. I still pay people in the streets for information because that's how messy I still am.
Yeah.
Right.
Period.
Jaguar, I have to say that, girl, because I really don't give a fuck about information where I don't reside any longer. And actually, while I'm there, I don't really give a fuck about the information, really.
That
I'm
part.
in my own lane, doing my own thing, being an urban legend in my own right.
Right.
I'm a pimp in my own mind. In my own
You know, I'm G'd up.
She what?
Hey,
I'm G'd up.
but anybody who wants to do any type of work with you, whether it be the product,
Okay.
you know.
Moving loud. Just Mandy. Issues. I'll tell you my list of grievances very quickly. I don't like women that are betrayers of women.
But that's what you are.
Number one. And I don't like smart girls who like to pretend to be dumb hoes.
Just tell your motherfucking thing to dance.
Erica Badu has put a stranglehold on this marketplace for
I'm talking about.
Y'all about to miss the good part too.
Yeah, let her finish.
over 25 years, successfully putting herself as the elite and everyone under her. There's 25 Grammy winners, and some of them multi-Grammy winners. In the DFW area, why doesn't nobody know it? There's nothing but monsters here. Rakim Al-Jabbar, DQ, QP, even Flower Child, though I don't fuck with her. Even Flower Child.
Let me see who Flower Child.
I mean, there's amazing talent here. Leon Bridges, Keith Young.
I know who she's talking about because they.
Sean Martin.
I like Leon.
Outside. You know what I mean? How can you call yourself an artist and you cheat people out of the opportunity of being artists themselves. Oh yeah, you can be an artist as long as you work for me and I can pay you pennies and I tell everybody you're only available for me and tell everybody that you're not that good and you can't do this and you can't do that. Give me this one reason. The last RC and the Grits album, did you hear it?
No, who the hell are they?
Why not? They from Dallas. Why didn't you hear that album? It was a dope ass album. It even had a feature from Common on it. Somebody else that she was supposed to be fucking that she never gave no pussy to. But my point is.
Oh, God. Well, see, this is why I'm off camera because I'm gonna go on the bed. I'm gonna go on the bed.
She said, I love the way she be dropping the jewels. Okay, wait, y'all. Wait. Y'all gotta give it to her. When she dropped the shit, she was like, and that's why blah, 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 blah. And that's why they had sex and they did this and did it.
But again, you being messy, putting folks' business out there.
I'm so sick of her.
If she messy, I'm here for the mess.
We know you are.
Why didn't you hear the RC and the Grits album?
I'm here for it.
I'm from Dallas and I don't even know who that is.
I just want to know. I just think I want to do. Here for the best.
Shit done got bad, honey. Shay done went and got her bought vodka, bitch.
What you can about? It's on me. I take a shot. It's on me.
You got phenomenal.
You do, Shayla? Huh? You got your vodka? Oh, let me go get mine. Oh, second.
Why Leander gonna say she a teapot? I'm gonna be.
Who the hell is this group she's talking about from Dallas?
I know who you talking about.
It's in the morning.
Talking about from Dallas are all related, have written tracks, have won Grammy. That's also associated allegedly, from what she says from her account, to Jill, Miss Erykah Badu.
First of all, what she's saying about Erykah Badu now, what she did say about Erykah, because Erykah got all these kids, Moon, Star, and Shine. So you know that's not no secret. But
you ain't gotta do her like that.
I mean, it's no secret. She from Oak Cliff.
What she's talking about is stars being in position to really put people on, but they don't because they want them at their beck and call and keep them beneath them is what she's talking about.
But who has she put on Savon while she's talking about she don't like?
She's talking about
some of the people that she's listed off are actually Grammy award-winning people who have phenomenal albums that are under people's umbrella and we've never heard of them. That's the type of bullshit, hypocrisy she's talking about in the industry. If you're in a position where you can put somebody on, why wouldn't you? Maddie talked about that same damn thing on her show,
right?
About people knowing your talent, knowing your worth, but then act like you don't exist because they're afraid of you outshining them.
They don't want them to be above them, right?
Exactly.
But
they
what has she?
Position of power.
But why I had to leave the comments, child, because when she said she don't like women that don't support other women or whatever she said about that, what made you feel like you were any different, honey, when you were sitting up there seeing these women getting raped and passed around and ran through on the bus, girl, because you didn't want to sleep in their juices or whatever the fuck she said. Right. Girl, how was you not supporting women in?
ran through on the bus.
Girl, when she said she walked in the bus and some girl had a dick in her mouth and girl, she didn't want to lay on the bus because she didn't want to sleep in their juices. Girl, what the hell was you doing? You wasn't supporting women in. You wasn't standing up for women in. Girl, you don't got to do this. You can be your own person, girl. And girl, go sit down. Now she done got on my nerves.
She said that she is just to blame because of the fact that she did nothing because she was just trying to secure her spot.
She
so
said that.
But you saying that, but you're still not supporting black women. Now you're still spraying a black woman's business. That's why I said the whole thing with her in common, that's her business to tell. This Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and everybody else, that's not your business to tell, sweetie. Now you sounding like a whole goddamn hater
And even if you brought up Mary J. Blige because you felt like somebody jocked your style, honey, what do her paying child support got to do with you?
Let me play devil's advocate. Somebody you don't fuck with that you mad you don't had bad ties with, you ain't never said shit about them ever.
If it's pertaining to me, now if it's their personal business,
so you
no.
ain't never said nothing about somebody say I don't like that bitch because of blah 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 because you and that bitch
If
don't.
it's pertaining to me, now if somebody asks me why I fell out with that hoe, I'm gonna be like, well, girl, da 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 da, and I'm gonna move on. Now I'm not gonna go and spray their personal business because that's not my business to tell. That's why I said if you spraying your friend's business, then y'all were never friends to begin with. Now if I'm a friend, I'm a Virgo.
One, she's never said they were friends. Let's be very clear. She never said that. Two, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't never asked somebody shit out because I wasn't fucking with them or didn't like
I've never done that.
Yeah, I would be a hypocrite. So I can't say what she doing is wrong because I would have to say, bitch, have I ever done that before? I have. If I don't like a bitch, I'll say some shit. So I can't be like, oh my God, why are you doing this when I've done the same shit? That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying it's right, but I'm just saying.
It's one thing. It's one thing to be like, girl, this whole thing she all that, da 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 da. But girl, to tell their personal business, I'm not doing that. Now, if your mama on food stamps and you sit up here and went through this and that, and y'all over there running stunts and shows and doing illegal shit, I'm not gonna be doing all that.
So
like
the reason why she coming and gunning for Mary J, we kind of probably skipped over this. You guys got to make sure because this is a reaction, so we're not gonna play the whole thing because Real Life Production has the full interview. She talked about how Mary J. Blige literally, from her account, I don't know it to be true. I'm just saying from her account, how she literally stopped her bag and fucked and aided in fucking up her shit. And that's why she mad. And I can't act like if that were true and that were me, I can't act like I probably would have done it sooner. I probably would have 25 years later. But bitch, I would have felt the exact same goddamn way.
And she should have popped Mary back then.
Who's to say she didn't? Maybe she just ain't
the same way Brandy felt some type of way on the live the other day when Monica tapped her. That's how she should be having that story to tell.
What happened?
You know Monica popped Brandy back in the day, child over the boy's mind when they was getting ready to do the concert or whatever. Monica had to politely tap her backstage. And that's why when they did that concert, they was on two different sides of stages when they was performing that song. So nobody knew that they was in an entanglement back then.
Monica
Brandy became entangled with Monica's fist.
She punched her.
Really?
Allegedly.
No, it ain't.
That ain't no alleged.
It ain't no.
That ain't no alleged. Who is Dallas Austin confirmed that. And then Brandy brought it up the other day.
Right. And then Monica was like, you can't be saying that because you think I'm violent. That's why she said that.
She was like, oh, we not talking about that? Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to make a joke.
Mm-hmm. No, bitch. No, you wasn't. You was being shady because Brandy is the queen of that. Okay, so that's what that was about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now
and she lucky Monica grew up and then pop her in that Fendi suit.
Now I understand the whole 8-year gap. It was a lot of shit leading up to that. And that's why Monica was sitting there like, because Monica was giving you very much, bitch. As soon as one of Brandy's songs came, you know, you had that one person, you try to be nice. You like.
Right. She was like, girl, it's cute, but you know, you give me a little too much. But you know, they tried to work together. It's always been Monica that's tried to work with Brandy. She was like, now she may throw her shade behind the scenes, but Monica ain't really gonna give you too much fakeness. She always came together when it came to Brandy. She was like, girl, the only Grammy that we've had together, the only Grammy that we have is the one that we have together. We don't have no Grammys outside of the boy's mind.
Right. So she trying to tell her, bitch, you ain't no better than me, because bitch, you ain't got a Grammy and the one Grammy.
So Brandy would sit up here and throw subliminals and this and that. But anyway, we ain't come on here to talk about her. Go on with this Miss Thing right here. Cause she done got me hot.
Come on, cousin face.
Let's go.
You're from Dallas.
Let's get through it.
Why haven't you heard it?
I'm actually from Houston.
It don't matter. He from Texas.
I knew he was going there. That's why I told you. I ain't want to just claim that. It's like,
You ain't got listen to me. Listen to me. Do you? Then claim Toby. Claim Toby because he the shit.
He on this nigga.
But my thing is you know who Toby is, but you never heard the RC and the Grits album. Now I want you to think about this. Who was the celebrity features on Toby's projects? Nobody. Now, if he had some celebrities on it, it might have took things right, right?
No.
So why did RC and the Grits have multiple celebrity features and nobody even knew that the album was out?
Pause there, Savon.
He is Erykah Badu's musical director, been her musical director for over 10 years. Did you see her putting any post up saying, hey, go buy RC?
So if she was the legend that she said she is, why wasn't she a feature on the album? To boost the album.
Because she don't want the husband to get no money.
She don't want to say no more.
And
She
first,
say her man.
And first off, this is a lesson anyway.
You know what? She sound like Kaya. She sound like Orlando Brown girl. She really giving me that kind of tease. You know when Maddie said that, you know, some people don't want to grow and they want to be stuck in their lane and stuck where they at.
Right.
That's what she give me. It's a hood mentality to where you don't want to grow. Like, ain't no way in hell, even if you didn't want to pay this man, how was you gonna feed your child if you didn't have the money to pay him?
But wait a minute though. Jaguar done been on tour before. Kaya has not.
But I will say we're not gonna shade Kaya because Kaya is getting a residual check. I don't know the amount, but I don't know. They say she don't own her masters. But is Miss Shane right here? Is she getting residual?
Her masters.
You don't own what the problem is, girl.
I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying what the streets are saying.
She getting a residual check from that generic website she got. That's where her check coming from.
I mean, she gotta at least be getting rent money, honey. She's still in that old. We ain't gonna talk about her house, child. She got a house in that Scooby Doo van, honey.
But how is everybody able to sample her music? And she's
girl, Janet sampled her whole entire song, girl, and then girl, Janet didn't put her in the video. She didn't get a check from there. She's still talking about Janet owe her money.
What song?
Act bad, talk dirty, look, whatever that song is.
So excited.
That's the song.
Yeah, thank you.
And I still love that video too.
I'm so excited.
As I said, I still love the video.
I still love the damn video, bitch. I be dancing to a dude.
I like the song. When I heard the song, you could tell it's Kaya on the song, and I'm like, girl, not Janet and Kaya working together. Girl, I didn't see Kaya. I'm like, girl, did she get in the booth and re-record the vocal? Girl, Janet said, girl, we gonna snatch this. We paid whoever we had to pay for. So, you know, Janet ain't gonna just take nothing. You know, she got that cleared. Now, whether you got paid, if you don't own your stuff, girl, then you not getting no money, honey. Just because your vocals, girl, if you don't own that music, girl, you need to go talk to somebody about that.
Right.
See, in the Grits new album, the shit is fire. It's certified Badu. Did you hear her say that? That's why you never heard the album. But he still works for her. She Harriet Tubman, yo.
Girl.
She told people she was going to get them to the promised land. And instead they moved to the other side of the plantation and they working for her and they still waiting to get off.
I'm cool.
Girl, no, it's time to go to bed. She did not just say Harriet Tubman. It's
Well, I was watching Harriet this morning, child.
And this right here. I don't want to hear nothing this hoe got to say. No more. Bye. You tried it. Bye.
Bad as Kanye.
How many years before they get off the fucking plane?
Did she bring Harriet up to compare Erykah Badu to Harriet Tubman? Is that what we doing today?
No, she's saying that Erykah is trying to be a Harriet Tubman, but she's not, is what she's saying. You got all these great people under you that you coming to save, but you're not saving them. You have this Harriet Tubman mentality, but you're actually not her. Because if you were, they would be in a better place.
Yeah.
That's what Harriet Tubman, she provided a better space for African Americans.
But what has she done to help people is what I'm saying.
She quit making music so she wouldn't have to pay her baby father.
Well, do Jesus.
So she want to talk about people that's not putting people on, but she's sitting up here not want to put her baby daddy on to stop her from helping other people. I need somebody to help me make it make sense.
Savon.
I'll wait.
And also, this is a lesson to people. First off, it's unfortunately a lesson. When artists have their own labels,
it ain't my job to make it make sense for a whole other person. Shit, I can't make my own shit make sense sometimes. I'm not a spokesperson. I'm just saying that.
Savon.
I'm just
Savon.
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 I'm not even gonna try to. She
Savon.
got a face. Girl,
turn the wig around. Maybe it'll make sense.
Girl, I'm just sharing the content. We're doing a reaction video.
Girl.
And you know what? It's no shade to her. It's no shade to her because I do think that there's some validity to some of what she's saying. But at the same time, again, these are not your stories to tell, boo-boo. This like me going down telling Bridget Vixen stories about her videos when I don't even know. I wasn't there. Girl, that ain't even my era. Like,
well, some of them she was there.
That's the point.
I mean, and then again, that's what I'm saying. Even though you were there, that doesn't mean that's your business.
Girl, all I'm gonna say is I
could have been in the room while R. Kelly was slapping hoes around and this and that. That's still not my business. Just because I was there doesn't make that.
What your ass would do, because what I've learned about Cousin Face, bitch, you would have had a moment or two with some slick come out your mouth about it, allude to the fact that you know, because girl, that's what you do. You good with the comeback.
Girl, I would have gave you a good old, when they was talking about it, I would have been like, I would have gave you a good old girl. But at the same time, I would have said something then. I'm not gonna wait 25 years to say nothing. That's one thing you know about Cousin Faith. I'm gonna say what I have to say and move the hell on.
And she probably did, but they didn't have social media like that back then. They had people controlling content. It's a different day today. Now we got people like, content creators who are looking to talk to someone about some shit. They wasn't doing that then. Everything was pretty much payola. We didn't have YouTube doing shit like that when she was out like that.
But people had outlets. You can still look up stories and see people throwing shade at each other. Hell, it's videos of Whitney Houston throwing shade to Janet.
Those outlets, though,
and Paula Abdul
weren't. Those outlets weren't doing nothing. I can see why it's so relevant now, because everybody got a YouTube page, and if you want to get the word out there, bitch, it'll go viral. Like everybody wants to go viral and be celebrities in our own little right and be legends in our own right.
In my own
girl, when she said she was a legend, girl, I almost threw my phone.
Well, you guys, I want to thank you guys for coming out.
Make sure you tag this as a reaction video to this, girl. Make sure you set it up just right, go. But yes, girl.
Yes, I'm about to do that. I'm going to try to see if I can edit it now.
I've been ready to talk about this shit. She likes, if y'all hadn't seen the full video, go out there. Some things
I ain't watching the full video either, because I don't
some things
part
that we didn't put in there that can kind of explain some other stuff that she's talking about. So I do feel like it is a good watch, in my opinion.
Child, it's nothing left. She done told everybody business.
This is upsetting for me because I used to like her, but now she tried me, and I ain't got time.
I ain't even know her.
I can't do it. Like I can't. I'm not like, girl, why are you doing all this?
But here's my thing. Though. I never want to discredit somebody with their talent. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know she can sing. She's been on tour and all of that. You'd work with Jay-Z. We get that part. But for you to get on screen and start talking about all this stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's why I said the only thing that she needed to talk about was Common. Now, if Common put his thing all on your forehead, that's your business to tell.
That ain't her business. No, according to you, that ain't her business to tell either, because it was Common's dick and that's his, and it ain't her business.
But it happened to her. Now that's something. If it happened to you,
this happened to her in her presence while she was on the road.
No, not in her presence. It happened to her. It's her forehead. So it's her forehead to tell. Girl, that's her business.
I'm not doing it, y'all.
Now if he put his thing on somebody else's forehead, now if he put his thing on Erica's forehead, girl, apparently that's why she wasn't giving up no poem. So
Y'all, I can actually tell.
ain't that what she said?
Girl.
Apparently he didn't make it past the mouth.
The whole mess out of me, girl. I can't.
The only thing I want to say about this whole situation is this.
Hakuna Matata.
Like, no tea, no shade. We all go through different things. And I understand we all have different ways that we take and deal with it. And it could have been another 25 years later that she wanted to talk and get it off her chest. I'm glad she got it off her chest. But what I'm saying is I hope and pray that that's the last time that she really wants to bring all this up. Because I feel like she done took and put out whatever she needed to put out. So what she should do is do a reflection on this and see what artists she can take and help to get put on, since she's infamous. And you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's her responsibility and her charge now for her to take and help the unknown person that's still stuck in somebody else's shadow.
And she did at the end of the video. That's what she said she's doing.
Oh.
For who?
We'll see, child.
So there's so many people in Philly right now, girl, that need some help.
She's not in Philly though anymore. She's in Houston. She's in Texas.
She's in Dallas.
I didn't know who the nappy grits is. I didn't know any of those people, the nappy grits or whatever they was called.
She lives in Dallas.
You mean the nappy roots?
No, she's called somebody the nappy grits and eggs or something like that. What was the grits? The grits something?
You know what, Jazz?
You know what, you guys? Listen, okay.
Love you, Jazz. But she right. It was the something grit. She's
Thank you. I wasn't just trying to make it up, and she said the nappy grits or something like that. Whatever, Savon. You ain't got to look at me like that because you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. Whatever. Cheese grits and eggs or ham and cheese and grits or something. She said it was from Tallis.
Girl, you ain't doing nothing but making me hungry.
I'm sorry. Yes, you have the floor, baby.
Right here. So first off, this is always also a lesson of why you should not be signed under an artist when they're still under a label. Because they ain't gonna have the same daggone money to be supporting your ass in the first place. Because they're gonna be worried about getting their own shit together and then worry about your shit last. It's very few people that actually focus on you just as much as they focus on their damn selves when they trying to get their own fucking money, bitch. So
and that's Lil Wayne with Nicki and Drake. That was it.
Like, there was so many people under them, but they picked the king and the queen of the new Young Money was Drake and Nicki, and they put all their money into them, and everybody else fell to the wayside. That's why all that bullshit when he was like, Lil Wayne ain't do Birdman and Lil Wayne ain't do shit for me. Like yes, they gave him a platform. However, they let him fall.
Who said that? Who?
Who
said that?
Tiger said that.
Oh, child.
What makes you want to tag dick pictures all over the internet?
Now we can talk about Tiger and his foolishness, child. With him doing all that shit with young girls and all that bullshit later. I ain't talking about this shit now. Because nobody want to talk about him.
We was through with him when he chose Black China as his baby mama.
Oh. But I thought Rob Kardashian have him.
Jess, my get over here. I'm going to bed. It's time to go bed.
We want to thank everybody for coming tonight.
Yeah, I ain't ignore me like I ain't say nothing.
Share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I do want to say I don't want to discount the stuff that Jaguar.
Look at Go-Go. She like, I want to go.
I will not discount that.
Go ain't get no sleep napping. That's what it is. She drunk.
Discounting the stuff that happened to her when she was talking about the whole rape and other that stuff like that. I wish that didn't happen to her and all the other shit. However, her talking all this shit and using people's names, that's what I don't agree with. Just to say, so you don't be trying me in my damn comments later. Shut your ass.
Yes, Kay Johnson. She was messing with Tariq from the Roots. Yes, she was. Oh. There's a lot to dissect. I'm just saying, it's a lot.
This interview gave me gas.
I hate Jerry.
Not regular gas, bubble gut gas to just sit there and stir up in your stomach for a little bit.
What
Stir
else?
it up, just
Shayla.
Shayla, you sleep?
Stop.
Night, Shayla. Do we need to tuck you in,
Bye,
sugar?
Shayla. I'm gonna remove you. I put you down the what's the name? Okay. Any last parting words, Zyla? Oh no, she want to say something. Oh look, she want to say something.
She didn't want you to move back.
Now, how rude was that?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to shout out your honeydew channel?
No.
Okay. Well, goodbye. Hold on.
No.
Girl, that's straight, and that's her every sister too.
I love her. She know I love her, but goddamn it, hold on. I'm trying to get off. Oh, here she go. Oh, she mad at me. God damn it. Now what I do, Shayla?
Child, she ain't no sister, man. I'm through.
Savon, why you ain't saying nothing, baby?
Y'all saying something? I done said enough all night.
I have too, child. I'm sick of Jaguar. All right, y'all. Good night.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Zyla, you're next.
Hello, y'all. Y'all can find me on my channel as I'm an artist. Me, Savon, and Jasmine's video is up to, last time I checked, it's up to 1.6K views.
Ooh.
So thank you for all the support. Hopefully we get to 2K soon. And also that, yeah. See y'all asses later, chat. Oh yeah, and I also have a video about I have an album review, so check that out as well. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. Where am I at? Good God, why am I at the damn forefront of everything? I didn't mean to do that. Hey y'all. What y'all doing? Okay.
Hey.
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 Hey. Let me tell y'all something. That vodka ain't nothing to mess with.
That bitch drunk.
Coupled with I didn't take my nap.
So you about drunk, ain't you?
No, I took one little sip and I was like, ooh. Yeah, yeah. That'll be sitting in there. Jesus. Okay, Miss Jasmine.
Okay, so I would like to just say thank you, Gogo, for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Savon, for having me. And don't forget, tomorrow night is the Savon Social Club. That's at SAVON 1111. That's Savon. The Savon Experience Social presents the Saturday Night Social Club. And then on Sunday, we do have the cool down. On my channel, which is Jasmine Divine, which is spelled JAZMINEDIVINE. And I want to send special shouts out and love to Diva One. You did good today. And I love your rendition of your couple little songs that you did on that. That was real crude and stuff. And yes, and all that kind of good stuff. And don't forget to support Gogo. That's Gogo Gadget Bridget. Don't forget to support Gogo. Make sure you like, share, subscribe as you're leaving out. Like, share, subscribe as you're leaving out. I'm done.
Thank you. I don't know why I keep doing this. Hey, Savon.
Well.
Girl, this dang on.
Thank you for enlightening me tonight.
What I really wanted to do, we need to get the one where she was going on a rant. And when she talked, I wanted them to see the one where she talks about Erykah Badu and Jill Scott having sex with the friend. Remember, you ain't seen that? Okay, I'll send it.
Part due next Friday.
Yes. You know, I'm down for a continuation.
So get the videos up so we can
I'll get them all together. I will get them together. I will.
I say let's do it. So y'all tune in next Friday for a part 2 where we get her the clips. You know, we're gonna get
the real clips of the good, juicy, good.
And have some thoughts about what she said. Do we feel it's true? Do we feel that, do we want to continue to talk about if that's her story to tell or not? I mean, girl, You started this fire, girl, and I just wanted to add a little to it, girl, because when I saw this video with this particular video that we reviewed tonight with Real Life Productions, girl, I was like, woohoo! So yeah, so y'all, tomorrow will be the Saturday Night Social Club with myself on my channel, Savon1111. You can look up the Savon Experience on Instagram and Facebook. You can also do a search here on YouTube. We'll be here at 8 p.m. Central Standard. No, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, because you know I'm just kind of finagling a little bit. A lot of our panelists that you saw tonight will be on the show if they want to drop in. They are always invited, you guys, and we're going to be talking about Lovecraft Country on tomorrow. So if y'all have not seen any of the episodes, get yourself together. They released a new one today. I'm going to go watch it tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, before you go, it's called Lovecraft who?
Lovecraft Country.
Oh, I said Lovecraft. Okay. Lovecraft. Okay.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, so I gotta look at it. Okay, it's what channel? Come on, HBO.
It's HBO Max if you have the app. Or
I have Max. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, thank you. Hold on. So, you guys, thank you for joining me tonight. It's finally Friday. Friday Night Live with Go Gadget Bridget. Oh, I might have to tweak that a little bit. Anyway, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much. And you can find me on Instagram at Go Gadget Bridget and on Twitter at Go Gadget Bridget and on Periscope. All right, see y'all next week. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all know I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll probably see you on Sunday too. It depends. But you'll definitely see me tomorrow. So bye. See y'all later.